Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading, a timeless one. So let's go ahead and grab some insight here for you when it comes to your connection. We'll start things off by taking a look at the surrounding energies when it comes to your connection right here, right now. So I'll be starting off with the Golden Dahlia deck, the Destined Oracle by Maria of La Belle Anima 13. I'll be using a few decks here today, and of course I'll link everything down below. General as always, so please keep that in mind throughout the reading. Alright guys, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could also be cross-watching for an Aquarian. So let's go ahead and see what that energy looks like here, okay? So what are the energies surrounding your connection right now for Aquarius? All right, so we are starting off with imprisonment. Oh, wow. So this reminds me of the same type of energy as the Eight of Swords in tarot. You know, somebody who's mentally imprisoned by their thoughts. That could be how this person is mentally right now when it comes to you. The connection, interestingly enough, look at the next card. We've got Unhinged. The next card is Shame. Can't make this stuff up. I have literally shuffled this deck so many times today. And then we've got Fragile. So look at the progression of these messages right here. This is perhaps what's currently going on energetically when it comes to your person. They're very much in their head. They're coming through with this unhinged, shameful type vibe. Maybe the overall connection, the foundation of the relationship could also be very fragile. Okay, bottom of the deck, check that out. We have New Chapter. So that's what it is, maybe that they're hoping for and wanting when it comes to you. Wanting a new beginning, wanting a new chapter, regardless of what might have happened here. So just based off of that, more than likely there is some sort of challenge going on here between the two of you, whether you are in separation or some sort of issue that's happening in the partnership. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here, Aquarius, starting off with my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. So this could be a difficult situation for some of you guys. For Aquarius, what do we need to know? Surrounding energies about your connection right now look pretty challenging. Look at that. We're starting off with the Five of Pentacles. I mean, just look at the energy. Somebody, maybe it could be a divine masculine feeling very insecure right now. Part of the interpretation of the Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. Somebody who's been pushed out of someone's life. Maybe they can't handle it. They're really struggling through this. Okay. Look at this. We've got the Seven of Wands. Challenge. No doubt there are challenges presenting itself here. Maybe you guys are just not seeing eye to eye at this point in time. I feel this person could definitely be struggling through this. They probably did something either really foolish or to make themselves look really bad in your eyes. You know, they're ashamed of something that they've done. Interestingly enough, look at that next card. We've got the Six of Swords. So this is a transition card, and it does say moving on and releasing past baggage. They really want to be able to move on from what happened here between the two of you. Very similar energies in the images from both of these cards. Five of Pentacles as well as this shame type vibe right there. They want to be able to move on from what happened, but either you're not interested in revisiting this connection, or they simply can't handle where things are at between the two of you right now. It clearly came to an end. We've got the Death card right here. Some of you could also be dealing with a Scorpio specifically. So we've got cards letting us know that things are changing, perhaps for the better, or there's some progress that's being made somehow. It could be beneath the surface right now. But there is this need for change. There is this need for some sort of effort, maybe on their part, to be able to rebuild a much stronger foundation. And maybe they are feeling really fragile mentally at this point because of some of the issues within the partnership. And interestingly enough, the Death card, it does represent situations that come to an end, but it also makes way for something new to come in. And then we've got the New Chapter card right there. This is really interesting too, because as I mentioned, we might have a foundation that crumbled, similar to a tower moment, I guess. This right here with the Four of Wands, with this new chapter, it is a new beginning of some sort for those of you who are interested in a reunion. I feel certainly the person you're thinking about, they're interested in wanting to return, be a part of your life again. This right here represents a strong, much stronger foundation anyway. If one situation came to an end and you're no longer interested in revisiting that partnership, this new chapter could also represent the fact that by experiencing this, by getting your heart hurt or by getting into this partnership that was really challenging, it made way for this experience to come in with a new beginning to connect with your twin flame, perhaps in this lifetime. But I'm also getting for some of you, it could be a reunion after this person might have worked through their own issues. So let's go ahead and continue to tap into that energy, but that's currently what's going on. All right, so going through some challenges, but your person might be really interested in wanting to reconnect with you. All right, so let's take a look at what they're not sharing with you, what they're not telling you. For some of you guys, because of the distance and time apart, they're unable to communicate that. So I'll be pulling from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. For Aquarius, what else do we need to know at this point in time? So what aren't they telling you right now? We have shallow, superficiality, boredom, blank. Okay, so they could certainly be feeling that way. It's almost like you've left them feeling empty because you're not there. We have misunderstood. And then we have despair. This is a part of their energy right now. Lost soul, victim, mistakes. Perhaps they recognize the mistakes that they have made in this situation and really wanting to fix things. Feeling despair, falling apart, sinking, feeling hopeless. So that's some pretty heavy energies coming through from your person here. And they don't really want you to see them this way. They recognize that you guys are not moving in any sort of direction right now. Things could be frozen in time. We do have silence, stillness, no words. So it is letting us know that more than likely you guys aren't even speaking at this point, okay? So let's add to this with some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Yummy Tarot. This is my newest one. And as I mentioned, everything will be linked down below, all the decks that you see here. Alright, so what aren't they telling you is that they're feeling bored, that they recognize their mistakes, they feel lost, they're falling apart, they're feeling hopeless, perhaps they miss you, they think about you, wanting to talk to you. Look at that, we've got the Magician, so this of course is about manifestation. They definitely want to rekindle the relationship. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get that, but that's what it is that they're not telling you. That's what it is that they're very focused on at this point in time. If they had commitment issues before, this is them really wanting to bring this in, but they're also not communicating that because at the same time they're feeling, because of non-communication, that this might be something that they really want but unable to manifest in the meantime. We do have the Page of Swords. Okay, so there's that curious element to that. Also, depending on what they've done, and interestingly enough, look at the next card. I say that a lot, don't I? Interestingly enough. So they could have cheated on you. There could have been something deceptive that they did here, and it created a situation where people were either talking about them or talking about the situation. And so they're curious, perhaps, you know, can I fix this? Can we have a second chance, perhaps? Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. That is how they see you. They see you as someone who's generous and nurturing, as the keywords are for this particular card. Someone who perhaps is very giving, very comforting to be with, and they either took advantage of that or they didn't appreciate it when you guys were together. They were not being truthful. They could have been lying to you. They were hiding things from you, causing people to talk about you guys or talk about them. Here's our sense of despair once again with that Five of Cups. They feel the loss, you see? So we have lost soul right here with misunderstood. They're in a heavy place right now. Okay, they are in a heavy place right now. We do have the Strength card, Divine Feminine. You're coming in as the Empress. So they see the masculine sees the feminine as someone who's beautiful, someone who is empowered, somebody that they see as their ideal person. You could also be dealing with a Leo right here. So with that Strength card, it could be the masculine really trying to find the courage to be able to reach out or to take the necessary steps to fix this. They want a new beginning with you. We've got the Ace of Cups right here. But for some of my feminines, perhaps what you're interested in at this point is a brand new fresh start with somebody else. You could be single at this point in time and you're just preparing yourself for what else is coming in for you. It could be new love, or your masculine really wanting a new beginning here, which I'm really not surprised to see that. That's super interesting. So let's move on and take a look and see what else we can learn here. So we've already taken a look at what they're not sharing with you, what they're not telling you. So what would they want to change if they had the opportunity to do so? I feel there's a lot that they would want to do differently. All right, so taking a look at what would they want to change. I'll be pulling from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck by Calico Moon. What would they want to change if they could? For Aquarius, they see you as the one, okay? The next card is Obsession. So they're obsessed with you, knowing that you really are the one for them. What they would want to change is the fact that they created a situation here that caused you to feel sad or sorrowful, or maybe they are in this space of sorrow because they're not with you. Okay, that could be a possibility. We do have letters here, and nowadays that could be an email, a text, even a phone call, or communication on social media. Maybe they're sad that they're unable to communicate with you in any way, shape, or form right now. Look at this. And then we have a third-party situation that could have been a part of the demise of this relationship, and they know this. They would want to change the fact that things went south when a third party might have come into the picture. Bottom of the deck, we do have stalemate here. All right, so these are all things that they would want to change. The fact that you guys seem to be stuck, that there's no movement, no communication because of something that they did here. All right, so let's add to this. I'll be pulling from my Luna Tarot. What would they want to change if they could? All right, so we've got the Judgment card. We've got the Ten of Wands. We've got the Six of Pentacles. This is for sure coming from the masculine because we now have the Emperor. So earlier we saw the Empress, and there could have been an issue with them being able to do their part in the relationship. You know, maybe there was this lack of equal give and take between the two of you. And it's clearly coming through here as this heavy burden that they have been carrying. This is the masculine carrying that burden because of something, again, that they either said or did. But I'm telling you here, Divine Feminine, they've had a lot of time to think without you, and they feel remorseful, they feel regret. If you guys aren't speaking right now, because we do have that stalemate, it's just a matter of time before you hear from your masculine, I feel. And they want to be able to talk to you face to face, preferably. But if not, then it could come in the form of, you know, something written, or again, on social media, a text, something like that, to either apologize for their actions, wanting to get the conversation started again somehow. This is somebody who wants you back, plain and simple. They recognize the fact that they hurt you, you see? And this is also reiterating the third party element right there with the Three of Swords. This is a broken heart. This is the separation. Here we are again with the Magician. So they want to be able to manifest something here with you in the 3D. But, you know, they also recognize that they messed up big time here. And it has not been easy for this individual, you know. They know that they did you wrong, perhaps. They're feeling it, you know. They're definitely feeling some sort of action that they took here that hurt you. Look at this. We've got the moon. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. So this is deception, which we already saw. Deceit, lies, keeping things hidden. And the regrets and the possible missed opportunity to be with you. Divine Feminine, I feel that coming from your masculine, that they've got some regrets here. So that's what they would want to change. The fact that they even created a situation where it caused you to either distance yourself, walk away from them, break up, you know, however way this played out. And there could have been this third element that really created a wedge in the partnership. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we can learn here. When it comes to you, the viewer, what is their biggest wish? What is their biggest wish? Okay, so I'll be pulling from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. This is the revised edition. For Aquarius, when it comes to the person you're thinking about, what is their biggest wish when it comes to the partnership? We have the Truth. I may look as though I'm over you. And isn't it interesting, guys, considering we've seen references to deceit, deception, lies. They weren't honest. They were not being truthful. And it's, you know, it's up. Like the jig is up. It's time to face the truth. And so they've had to do that somewhere along the line on this journey. I may look as though I'm over you, pretending that life has moved on and I'm over it, going about my day-to-day and being fine with how things ended between us. Nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is, I'm barely functioning. I need you. I miss you. I love you. I pray someday I can tell you face to face. Going back to what we saw earlier, let me just find that card. Look at that unhinged energy. Feeling shame for something that they did. You know, hiding behind this mask for something that they did. More than likely, it could have been a third-party situation, but if that's not a part of your story with this individual, it was something else that challenged the partnership. This is the bottom of the deck. We have the future. So it says, the future. I've always pictured you to be a part of mine. Now, this could actually be your response to this person, Aquarius. But of course, you know, take it how it makes sense. As always, it could be reversed for your situation. But somebody here, you know, pictured the other person to always be a part of their future. And it goes on to say, never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that things could have gone so wrong between us. Our deep bond has been ripped into shreds by deception, third parties, and trust issues. I can't make that up, guys. That's what it says. My future, I don't know what it holds, but now I know you won't be a part of it. Okay, it clearly says it on that card. So we have a situation with third parties, deception, trust issues. Trust issues because more than likely they couldn't come clean and couldn't come forward with what the truth really was at that time. All right, so let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot. Just a reminder, guys, this one as well as the Valentine Connection Oracle, they're both on sale for $40 each. Typically, they're like $55 and up. So it's just a short sale up until the day after Valentine's Day. So if this is something you want to go and add to your collection, if you are one that collects tarot cards, or if you are interested in this one, feel free to check it out. The link as well as all the other links for the other decks will be down below. All right, so let's see. Their biggest wish when it comes to you is to face the truth, to be able to see you again, to have you return, perhaps to have you reconsider, to have them be a part of your future again. Look at this, though. We've got the Eight of Cups clarifying you probably did walk away from this individual. We've got the Three of Cups. So this person, their biggest wish is to have a new beginning in love with you. They want a reason to celebrate, you know, and the only celebration really that they're looking at is a reunion, a reconciliation. And who is that? The Emperor. You see? We have a divine masculine here who can't seem to focus on anything but that. They recognize that this needs to be a part of the equation for you guys to work together on this partnership. And, you know, you can't be working together if there's a third party involved. It just can't happen. They focus a lot on the memories that you guys have shared. This taps into the past and what they remember, and ultimately really wanting to create a future with you. When they think of you, they make, or you guys made each other very happy. You still make them happy perhaps when they think of you. That's what it is that they're really hoping and wishing for things to come back together, to be able to experience this happiness that they once had. And we do have the Temperance card, which is about restoring peace, restoring balance in a connection, really wanting that reunion, that reconciliation. But this is a card of patience. This is a card of being able to see things through if it actually can come to fruition. That is their biggest wish, ultimately, Aquarius, when it comes to you. That's what's presenting itself. All right, guys, so let's tap into some musical messages here. And let's see what else we can learn when it comes to the connection itself. I'll be pulling from my Heart Songs deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Aquarius. If you're not familiar with the song, see if you relate to the lyrics. Musical messages for the collective for this Aquarius reading. All right, our first song, Crazy Glue by Jessica Sanchez. If you guys are not familiar with Jessica, she was actually one of the finalists on American Idol years back. All right, so this is a great song. It does say, no matter what, I don't ever want to lose you. If it's the last thing I do, I hold on to you like crazy glue. When I'm with you, I'm complete. You're like the last puzzle piece. Every day you always say to me, I'll be there. Even in the darkest moments, I'll be there forever. But something clearly happened here to break you guys up, you know, and this is someone who wants to be able to hold on to you. They don't want to lose you, but the reality is they did. They did lose you based off of how it's presenting itself here. We have Lay Me Down. And the card after that is I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton. So Lay Me Down by Sam Smith. Yes, I do. I believe that one day I will be where I was, right there, right next to you. And it's hard. The days just seem so dark. So we've got references to them being in a dark place here. The moon and the stars are nothing without you. So they're feeling this hopelessness. They're feeling this emptiness because you're not there. And lastly, we've got, I hope life treats you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of. So I kind of feel for some of my Aquarians, this could even be you telling this person, it's like, look, I don't wish you harm. I don't wish anything bad to happen to you. You know, it is what it is. You might even have love in your heart still for this individual. You're basically wishing them well. You know, so it does say, I hope life treats you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of. I wish you joy, and I wish you happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. Of course, this could come from the other person wanting to wish you well if you really are not interested in wanting to reconnect with this individual. It could go both ways. Perhaps the love remains, but as far as revisiting a connection for some of you guys, maybe that's water under the bridge at this point, you know? Interestingly enough, this is the card after I Will Always Love You. It's called Saudade by Us, the Duo. Okay, so it does say memories are the only thing I have left. Wish I could have told you everything before you left. I haven't eaten. I haven't slept. I haven't smiled. I've only wept. I'm replaying every single word you said. Am I really dreaming? Are you really gone? Okay, and only you can answer that question. Are you really gone forever? Because we have a situation with this person where they're really hoping that you guys can reconnect and come back together. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. Let's grab some healing messages for the collective, which is very much needed based off of what we've seen here. So some healing messages from the angels for you, Aquarius. Your guardian angel definitely watching out for you, protecting you. Okay. We do have focus, interesting. And then we have trust, which is crucial to this relationship because trust was broken. What you focus on is what you tend to attract, you know? And if this person is focused on nothing but you, but it could also be obsessive. It could be an unhealthy attachment towards you if you're not interested in reconnecting. But if you are, your guardian angel is watching out for you, perhaps guiding you guys back together to be able to restore that trust. And then we have Archangel Michael also here to assist with this situation. All right, so let's add to this. I'll be pulling from my Tanielu Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Aquarius. Healing messages for the collective. Once again, guys, look at this. Once again, I believe that's the third time that we're seeing this in this reading. We've got the divine masculine showing up as the emperor. So they're struggling through this separation. They really are, divine feminine. We do have the world card, so something definitely came to closure here, or as we can see, the cycle was meant to complete between the two of you, especially through a breakup and separation. But this also makes room for new cycles to come in. And maybe that's really what it is that they're focused on, to be able to heal this situation. New cycles, new beginnings, and this is what this masculine wants. Here we are again with the Five of Pentacles. They are struggling through this. They really are. So their guardian angel, Archangel Michael, trying to help them through this journey. They want to be able to get things going. This is about progress that can be made to be able to get things moving rather quickly, but until you're either ready or at least entertaining the option to reconnect with this person. They're kind of at a standstill, you know, that stalemate vibe that we saw. Here we are again with the Temperance card. So they're just going to have patience. They really can't move in too quickly. They have to pay attention, you know, to what's going on in the 3D. Would you even be open to talking to this person? They want that reconciliation. But once again, we recognize that in the past, they hurt you. They broke your heart. They were deceptive. You know, again, trust was an issue. So it's going to take time to heal from this. Six of Cups, that nostalgic energy, the memories. They remember that. They think about it. We see once again with that Eight of Cups, you probably walked away from this person, or they walked away and decided to go towards a third-party situation. That could have been the case, and now they regret it. We clearly see the conflicts with the Five of Wands, the disagreements, the arguments, the Tower moment, the unstable foundation and the connection where everything fell apart. Ace of Wands, this is, I feel, a masculine who wants a new beginning. I can't even say that enough. They want that new beginning. They see the potential of where this could go, but you both have to be able to see the potential. Here we are again with the Sun. The happiness they feel when you're together. They want to be able to experience that again. They want that new beginning. That keeps popping up, Divine Feminines, on behalf of your masculine. But it's not going to happen really until they act. They take action. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, so there's change that's possible. New cycles that are possible. We see that here. And, you know, maybe the universe still has plans for the two of you to reconnect. The possibility for something better to replace hurtful experiences, that could still come in. So that's what's coming through there. All right, guys. So lastly, actually, no, not lastly. We're going to take a look at some angel numbers, and then we'll grab some final angel messages. All right, so let's grab some angel numbers first from the Twin Flame Angel Numbers deck by Mystic Moon for Aquarius. All right, we've got two cards coming forward, 0550, 1111, which I love because that's very similar to the Four of Wands in Tarot. Could be a twin flame connection, but this right here, it's a strong foundation. It's a make-a-wish number. All right, so we have 0550. Your angels say to wait and bide your time for better results. So we've seen the Temperance card pop up and the reference to having patience. So that makes sense. And then we've got awakenings and activations are at hand. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. All right, let's grab a couple more. We have 666, interestingly enough, okay? I know I say that a lot, don't I? All right, so 666, I mean, the way we, of course, know it, it could be a sinister number, but it really isn't. You know, if you do research, angel number 666 is not what we think it is. So it does say step into your inner child as a way of addressing old wounds and restoring a sense of wonderment, and that could certainly be what your person needs to do. Okay, so let's grab one more number. And lastly, we've got 000. Examine situations with your third eye. Do not rely on your human eyes to be your true guide. Okay, so this is asking you to trust what you're intuitively picking up when it comes to this person, when it comes to any situation, really. Okay, and if you happen to be seeing any of these numbers, pay attention to that because there's a specific message there for you. All right, so that's what's presenting itself there. And lastly, we'll go ahead and get some final messages here from the Intuit Angel Oracle. I'm still learning all of the angel names here, And I swear I tend to mispronounce probably half of them. So let's see. For Aquarius, some final angel blessings and messages. We have Baradiel, angel of hail and of the 11th hour. There's that 11 again. Okay, so that's interesting. Offense and defense, Hail Mary pass, take a risk, reincarnate, grants long life. I help you find courage to do things you are afraid to do and help you pull off the impossible. No cause is lost. We have Onyx. We have a time frame of 2 months. So for some of you guys, maybe it'll take a couple of months to see this situation move forward or for you to get some answers there. And it does say pray for guidance. Remember your guardian angel watching out for you. Okay. And so let's go ahead and grab another. We have Phanuel, angel of hope and peace. Fights evil, light wins, powerful force, break free, confidence, faith, and trust, which was huge for this reading. I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life. You know, so take whatever part of this makes sense for you personally, or it could even apply to your person. We do have Tiger Eye. There's this timeless energy to this card, and we have a yes answer here. Let's grab one more card to wrap up your reading here, Aquarius. And then we have Hadriel, guardian of the gates of the east wind, awakens love, enlightenment, brings joy, identifies fears, listens attentively. I will help you awaken the 3 ascension attitudes within you: love, gratitude, and surrender. We have Carnelian. We have the season of summer as a time frame here. And it does say hold the line. These numbers could also be significant for some of you guys. We have 13, number 43, and 25. All right, guys, so I will leave that there. Hopefully there's something in this reading that speaks to you, something that you're able to relate to. If you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below in the description box, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.